Inkantolo lephakeme yasePitoli ivumile kulalelwa kwestatimende lesendiwa liphoyisa lelingasekho emhlabeni lelaba lekuqala ekufikeni endzaweni yesehlakalo sekubulawa kwaSenzo Meyiwa. Umnotfo wakuleli wehlile kulesigamu sesibili kulandzela kucishwa kwagesi ngenhloso yekumonga kanye netimvula lebetinemandla ledashiya umonakalo lomkhulu esifundzeni saKwaZulu-Natal. iZambia seyindlulele kuma-knockout ku-COSAFA Women's Championship kulandzela kubhacabula eSwatini ngalamabili ecandzeni ku-Group B yeGcibeha namuhla. Saphindze sahlangana futhi etindzabeni telulwimi leSiswati labo SABC1 lishonile mbukeli. Khumbula ke ukuthi letindzaba tiyatfolakala ku YouTube ngekuthi SABC tindzaba. Inkantolo lephakeme yasePitoli ikuvumile kulalelwa kwestatimende lesendiwa liphoyisa lelingasekho emhlabeni lelaba lekuqala ekufikeni endzaweni yesehlakalo sekubulawa kwaSenzo Meyiwa. Advocate Zandile Mshololo lomele umsolo wesihlanu ufundze statimende saBrigadier Johan Ndlovu lapho athe khona kukhona lokungahlangani kustatimende saNdlovu nalesi saMosiwa. Ndlovu ushone lelicala lisengakaqali.
Umseshi we-forensic Thabo Mosiya ungenelwa ngemandi endlini ngesikhathi yaphinzelidwa ngemibuto. Statement saBrigadier Ndlovu sithi wanika Mosiya likheli lapho kwabulawa khona Senzo Meyiwa. Kepha Mosiya ngaphambili watshela inkantolo ukuthi akazange anikwa nguNdlovu leli kheli.
And when you were testifying in this course, you said Brigadier Ndlovu did not give you the directions or the address of the crime scene, if I may rephrase my lord, the address of the crime scene. That's what you said in your examination in chief. Do you remember that?
Yes, that is true.
And on this statement, paragraph 3, he says, I then called the member to come to the scene and I gave him the address where the scene was. Did you hear that?
I heard what is written, but I disagree with it.
Mosiya uphinze waphinzelidwa ngemibuto ngobufakazi bakhe baphambili lapho athe khona Ndlovu wamsita kule ndzawo yesehlakalo.
Sergeant Mosiya, where is the signature? Where does it say that I, as Brigadier Ndlovu, have given instructions and points to Sergeant Mosiya here in this document? Where is it? Paragraph.
Ndleli signature mongolo o ke le bontshang ngwana ka hara lekgotla ke bopaki ba hore ke yena ang amohetse mo crime scene and ka sebetsa ile yena a nshebileng ha ke etsa tsohle ka crime scene.
Without reverting to the statement, I am trying to show you that in that document it is his own handwriting where it confirms that he's the one who welcomed me at the scene and gave me the information about the scene of crime.
In this document, the document that you have just submitted to the court, there is nowhere in that document wherein Mr. Brigadier Ndlovu made entries with his own handwriting.
Okay. When I gave the scene report, circulating it to the council and the court, that's where I was showing you that it is the handwriting of Brigadier Ndlovu.
Mshololo uyoqhubeka ngokuphinzelida ngemibuto yakhe kusasa njengoba afuna imininingwane etsite kulobufakazi baMosiya.
Sigungu lesetulu se-ANC sesifundza seLimpopo sesincome ukuthi mvunankulu wakulesifundza Stanley Mathabatha kumele ende tinguquko kuleli cabinet lakhe kude avule tikhala tekufaka abaholi labasetulu balenhlangano njengebaphathiswa. Lenhlangano iphindze yancuma ukuthi itawuqoka Mathabatha ukuthi abe ngusihlalo we-ANC kuvelonke uma kuhlala lenkomfa yalenhlangano ngenyanga yeNgongoni. Lesigungu lesetulu siphindze sasho ukuthi sisekela ukuthi Mengameli Cyril Ramaphosa abuyele kwesibili esikhundleni sekwengamela leli.
Bakubeke ebaleni kuthi lona locekwe kwesibili njengelisekela sihlalo lesifundza Flores Razilani nemgcini mafalo lesifundza naKeti Sibanakekana kumele baceke ukuthi bayabaphathiswa balesifundza. Lokhulumela ANC kulesifundza Jimmy Machaka nalokhulumela ndvunankulu kulesifundza Willie Masoma babe ngalena ndlela.
It is our view that this matter must be attended to within a reasonable period. A reasonable period, we are leaving that to the hands of the Premier, as long as at the end the decision of the ANC will find expression. If the Premier takes long, the ANC will raise the alarm.
As it stands, what it's very clear is that the Premier has heard the views of the PC. What he's thinking about it, we don't know. We don't know because we know that in terms of the Constitution, it is his prerogative to constitute or reconstitute his executive council.
Njengoba inkomfa yavelonge ANC seyisonzela sigungu lesetulo sesifundza seLimpopo simemetele amagama lamathathu esitawaphamisa ukuthi abe ingcenye yesigungu se-ANC kuvelonke. Jimmy Machaka uphinze wabe ngalena ndlela.
Current provincial chairperson of the ANC should become the national chairperson of the African National Congress. He has led the ANC in the province with distinctions, both politically and also in government.
Lesigungu lesetulo sesifundza sitawuphinze siqoke Paul Mashatile ukuthi athathe isikhundla sekuba lisekela mengameli kule nkomfa yavelonke.
Inyonyane ye-South African Municipal Workers Union ithi ikulinze ngalabovu kushiya esikhundleni kwasodolobha weJozi Dr. Mpho Phalatse. Le nyonyane ithi kungasimala ngamangaki umkhandlu utabe wethula kwesishukumiso sekungamethembi lo waPhalatse. Isamu ithi iyakwemukela kushiya phansi kwasomlomo wemkhandlu Vasco Da Gama. Le nyonyane beyikhuluma nebetindzaba lamuhla eJozi.
Isamu yeyona amanyano yabasebenzi enkulu kwisixeko saseGauteng yaye ifuna kungqinitywe ngapha kwendlu usodolophu uGqirha Mpho Phalatse ngelithi phansi kolawulo lwe-DA baqhubela phambili nokujongela phansi abasebenzi kwelibhunga. Le manyano yongeza ngelithi umdla wayo usekubeni uba abasebenzi mabonwabe kwelibhunga lalo masipala.
We have noted further that there are talks amongst political parties to put forward a motion of no confidence in the mayor. Council Mpho Phalatse, if us as workers we are allowed to vote, we will obviously vote out Mayor Phalatse.
Ngamaqela asixhenxe ezopolitiki kwakuqhogwano kunye norhulumento lwalapha esixekweni saseGauteng axoxule abakwantsasana kule veki. Kaloku bebefuna ukuvezela ubala izityholo zorhwaphilizo nezinyobo ngakoceba be-ANC abazame ukuqhatha abanye oceba ngelithi mabavotele ukukhutshwa kosomlomo webhunga uVasco Da Gama. Isamu yona ithi ayingeni ndawo ke koko.
We are not concerned if whether it's an Action SA, ANC or which councillor. We are a worker, we are a national worker union. Our primary concern is municipal workers in the main. So the bribe and what they do, whether it's their gimmicks in council, it's none of our issue.
Nanjengoko lingekaziwa ke ikamva losodolophu waseGauteng uGqirha Mpho Phalatse eyona amanyano enkulu yabasebenzi Isamu kulo masipala ithi okubalulekileyo kuqinisekisa okokuba ongena ezihlangwini ukhokhelisa imfuno zabasebenzi ngaphambili aqinisekisa okokubana nenkonzo ziyaye eluntwini. Ndingabongile Dumako kwindaba ze-SABC eGauteng.
Sikubutile ke mbukeli ukuthi ngabe kusebenzisana kwetinhlangano tetepolitiki kubomasipala kungumqondo lobhadlile yini kanti futhi ingabe kuyasisebentela yini sibavoti. Nati ke impendulo.
Njengoba ukuphatha komasipala amaqembu ezepolitiki sekuba ukubambisana akusekho iqembu okuyilona eliphatha umasipala lilodwa. Lokho kwenza ukuthi siwumphakathi sigcine izimfuno zethu singayitholi ngendlela.
Mina ngithi sibavoti kuyasebenzela kakhulu ngoba kuleti inhlangano bakhona ukuthi babambisane, bakhona ukuthi basekelane, nakukhona mhlambe lokunye lokungahambi kahle bakhona kubonisana.
Umqondo lomuhle kakhulu ukuthi inhlangano tibambisane lapha kubomasipala. Shangathi onke lama province kungaba njalo ukuthi tibambisane kanjalo. Nawe uliphoyisa. Sigadene la siyavukana. Kuze kuthi kungalahleki imali.
Indaba yokuthi ke ezamapolitiko sisebenzisane ngobumbano mina ngibona singabavoti kungasebenzeli lokho.
Inhle kakhulu uba umasipala babambisane nezopolitiko umsasazi lamaqela njengalapha eMatatela babambisene kahle uphuhliso lukhona umsasazi luyabonakala kule ngingqi yalapha eMatatiyela.
Insana kweinhlangano kuhle kubona kodwa kuthina abavoti kunomthelelo omubi kakhulu. Ikakhulu ngazi ngoba imiqulu yabo ayifani.
Nona ngumbono wembukeli iSABC ngeke ipress ukuthi iphendulela ngawo. Mengameli wangaphambilini wakuleli Jacob Zuma sewugcwalise emaphepha lalungiselela kuqala kushushiswa kwangasese kwenzatheli Karen Moon kanye nemshushisi wembuso Billy Downer. Zuma usola laba lababili ngekhiphela ebaleni imininingwane yesimo sempilo yakhe.
Akajiki uya embili kuphela mengameli waphambilini wakuleli Jacob Zuma sewucele kushushiswa kwangasese ngemengameli wembuso Billy Downer kanye nenzatheli Karen Moon. Zuma usola lababili ngekuba nesandla ekhishweni kwemininingwane lephathelene nesimo sakhe kutempilo uthi kube nekuphula kwemthetho kusigaba 41 kusiceshana sesithupha semthetho wekushushiswa kwavelonke. Jimmy Mang lokhulumela iJacob Zuma Foundation.
The two are accused of disclosing information which was a protected information in the hands of the NPA. The law prohibits anybody in the NPA from making such information public unless authorized by the NDPP.
Zuma wanikedwa sigwebo setinyanga letilishumi nahlanu ngengahloniphi inkantolo ngemva kwekwala kuhlonipha umthetho wenkantolo yemthetho sisekelo kuthi akhulumisane nekhomishana yazondo. Bamili baZuma bathi basola ukuthi nguDowner lo wakhipha lemininingwane yesimo sempilo yaZuma kuMon.
Karen Moon and advocate Billy Downer will have an opportunity in court to respond to these accusations. These are very serious accusations and indeed they carry a very heavy criminal sentence.
Kepha iNPA ithi ayikuthuthumelisi lokhu futhi yesekela Downer. Mthunzi Manga lokhulumela iNPA.
The NPA and its leadership fully support Advocate Downer as we believe that these charges are baseless and without merit and therefore only designed to intimidate him in the prosecution of Mr. Zuma. Mr. Downer will continue to lead the prosecution team in the Thales Zuma trial as we believe that he has prosecutorial integrity and professionalism which speaks for itself.
Kulindeleke ukuthi laba lababili bavele enkantolo lephakeme yaKwaZulu Natal eMgungundlovu ngamhla 10 enyangeni yeMphala.
Kungaboni ngasolinye emkhathini wamengameli Uhuru Kenyatta kanye naloye bekalisekela lakhe lekungumanje akhethwe njengamengameli William Ruto kubonakale ebantwini ngamsombuluko ngemuva kwekuba inkantolo ikhiphe isiqinisekiso ngekuphumelela kwaRuto kulesikhundla sekuba ngumengameli lapho ehlulele bekangumvunankulu Raila Odinga. Kenyatta uqinisekise ukuthi utawundlulisela tinzambo tebuholi kuRuto kepha akamange wabala ligama la Ruto kule nkulumo yakhe bekayithula.
Imbi yembango yesitulo lesishiye ngumengameli Uhuru Kenyatta sekwenamela lelive leKenya igcinele enkantolo lephakeme yakulelive. Martha Koome Chief Justice ubeke ngalendlela.
Declare the election of the first respondent as president-elect to be varied under Article 143 of the Constitution.
Kulisekela lamengameli walelive William Ruto kube semazulu lesingenelele kude kuphume lesinqumo lesimvunako. Lokhethelo kuba ngumengameli walelive William Ruto ubeke kanje.
Today the people of Kenya have made a choice and that choice has been confirmed by our judiciary. They're waking up early. It is not the working long hours. It is the favor and the grace of God that has gotten us here.
Lobeka ngumphathi walelive latawuthatha tinzambo kuye ukhulume ukucala itolo kusukela kwabanelo khetho kulandzela sinqumo salenkantolo lophuma njengamengameli Uhuru Kenyatta ubeke kanje.
I commit to executing the orders of this court to the letter. And indeed, it is my intention to oversee a smooth transition to the next administration.
Kenyatta akamhalaliseli ke William Ruto uphinze waceka lesinqumo senkantolo.
We must ask ourselves, is it about numbers or is it about process? Which of these two is it?
Akucaci ukuthi yini lento ukuthi laba lababili bangaboni ngaliso linye. Labanyindi bathemba ukuthi lokubambisana emkhathini kwaKenyatta naOdinga lokwabakhona nga-2018 ngiko lokuholele ekutheni lobudlelwano babo bungabi ngulobuhle. Kanti nalesi nqumo sokuthi Kenyatta asekele Odinga kuna Ruto kulolu khetho lolusanzwa kundlula kwafaka linyeva esilonzeni. Losekusele ukuthi Kenyatta anikete tinzambu William Ruto nanoma bangathelelani imandi.
I-GDP yakuleli yehlile kulesigamu sesibili kulandzela kucishwa kwagesi ngenhloso yekumonga kanye netimvula lebetinamandla ledashiya umonakalo lomkhulu esifundeni saKwaZulu Natal. Betibalo beStats SA bathi i-gross domestic product kusukela ngamabasa kuya enyangeni yenhlaba yehle nga-0.7%. Lokwehla kulomnotfo wakuleli kwabhebhetheleka njengoba imikhakha lesikhombisa ingakakhombi kukhula kulesigamu sesibili.
Kukhicita timayini netekulima ngito timboni etihamba phambili ekwenteni emathuba emsebenti kepha kwehlile. Tintfo letibe nemthelela lomubi ekwehliseni lemikhicito kube yimboni yemafutsa, imikhicito yemaplastiki, kudla kanye nekukhicitwa kwetincola. Umkhakha wetemayini wehliswe yimibiko yokuthi linani lokwentiwa kweligolide emalahle nelidayimani kwehlile. Kanti embonini yetekulima kwehliswe linani lemikhicito ekudleni lokutholakala etilwaneni. Emkhakheni wetekuthengiselana kube nekwehla kwesimo semnotfo etindzaweni letithengisa kudla kanye nalapho kuthengiswa timpahla khona. Somnotfo Lula Krukel uchaze kanje.
The reason behind that is if we look at what has happened with the logistics, in particular in KZN during the flooding, you know, that being the movement of goods through the ports, etc., that being stopped to a large extent for quite a few weeks before it could get going. So it negatively impacted on all industries.
Kutshala kwetimali kulesimo semnotho lesindengandengako kanye nekucinywa kwagesi ngendzaba yekuwonga kutochubeka kuthikamete kukhula kwemnotho nakulesigamu sesithathu.
As far as load shedding is concerned, that remain a big risk. As you mentioned in the opening, Eskom announcing load shedding yet again today. And if it does continue and it does worsen relative to the second quarter, then we might expect economic growth to also contract in the third quarter. But that is not our expectation at this point in time.
Imikhakha yetekutfutsa, tekuchumana, temafa kanye temabhizinisi latimele ngiwona imikhakha lechubeka njalo kuba nemthelela lemihle kulesigamu sesibili.
Tindzaba adipheli kuphela sikhathi sithi kucala phatha lomuhla asiphindze futhi sihlangane ngalokudaba ngomdaba wetitolo sikhona simo sempilo.